In Illinois, Irene and Franklin have been happily married for around 50 years. One night, Franklin notices she isn't eating much and worries about her health. Irene dodges his questions and asks to see the stars. The couple goes to their shed and move a bunch of stuff to reveal a hidden door. They go downstairs and walk through a tunnel to find another door, which takes them into a strange room. Mysterious lights glow around them as they're teleported away, causing Franklin to throw up. They arrive at an observation deck on another planet with a gorgeous view of the sky. Moments later, Franklin wants to go back, but Irene wants to stay longer. Franklin points out that since her fall the last year, Irene has wanted to come more often. They've been here 865 times since they found the door and nothing has ever happened, so Franklin is tired of it. He thinks it's time they tell someone else about the door, but Irene is convinced they must be the ones to solve the mystery. When the couple heads back, they don't notice their neighbor Byron watching them from afar. The next day, Franklin sees that Byron is mowing their lawn and he complains, seeing it as trespassing instead of helping. The couple leaves after some obligatory chit-chat and Byron rushes back to his house to look at Franklin's garden through the window, pointing out he lied about his planer being broken. Byron's wife Janine is tired of his obsession with the neighbors, but he insists they're hiding something in the shed. He also wants to run for councilman, which Janine is unsure about. Downtown, Franklin drops Irene at the hospital for some routine tests. The doctor asks Irene if she's eating, exercising, and doing physical therapy, but Irene avoids answering. This only makes the doctor more worried since Irene's symptoms are getting worse and suggests she should get in-home care because Franklin can't do this alone anymore. Meanwhile, Franklin goes for lunch with his granddaughter Denise. She's worried about them because a neighbor contacted her on social media to tell her that the couple goes out for strolls in the middle of the night. She thinks they should move out of that old house, but Franklin refuses. After the tests are over, Irene visits the care home. She catches up with the nurse Chandra and visits an old friend who has severe memory problems. Irene uses the chance to tell her about the teleporter, which her friend forgets in seconds. Franklin arrives home in the evening and realizes he forgot to pick up Irene, so he drives back and finds her waiting outside alone. On their way home, the truck runs out of gas because Franklin also forgot to fill up the tank. Since the house is empty, Byron takes the chance to enter the shed to investigate. He accidentally drops his phone on some light bulbs when he gets a text from Janine and has no choice but to leave. Later that evening, Irene tells Franklin that after she dies, he should sell the house and keep on living. After Franklin falls asleep, Irene writes a note apologizing for what she's about to do. She explains she's done waiting and that she must make her own choice while she still can. Then she takes the tunnel to the observation deck and gets ready to open the last door, determined to go outside. But at the moment, a person appears behind her wheezing and asking for help. In the morning, Franklin finds Irene crawling on the garden. She tells him about the mysterious person, so Franklin grabs a hammer and goes downstairs, only to find the man in the middle of the tunnel. When he tries moving him, Franklin finds blood on his hand. The man is taken to the living room, but the couple can't find any wounds. Franklin is convinced the guy is just a junkie that got lost and doesn't believe Irene when she says she found him in the observation deck, so he calls the police.